Part 3, the pricing. So the pricing is probably the most important part of the pitch. Once again, with the pricing, we want to keep it as simple as possible. And the reason we want to do that is because we want it to be clear and understood by the customer, by the homeowner, before signing them up. We don't want to leave them asking questions as to how often we're going to come out, when are we going to come out, how much am I actually paying for this. We want any of those questions or concerns resolved before we sign them up, so that when it comes to signing them up, it's smooth. It's easy for them to understand, and they're just going to want to sign up. So if there's one part of the pitch that you want to have memorized, that you want to have down packed, it's going to be the pricing. So we're going to break this up into 3 different progressions, which each progression we're going to build on the previous progression. So the first one is going to be the simplest progression, and with this we're going to have 3 steps. Step 1 is going to be the regular price, step 2 is going to be the price drop, and then step 3 is going to be the close. So what that's going to sound like: regular price, for homes 2,500 square feet, usually it'd be $349 per visit. And so with us, like I said, we come out 4 times a year, every 3 months. So we're here every season. And so like I said, $349 each time. Price drop, since I'm gonna be here Thursday anyways with all of the neighbors, I'm able to take off $100 on each visit. And so it comes down to just $249 per service. And then close might sound something a little bit like, since we're getting all the neighbors done at the same time, I've got the green light to do all the other structures. So the garage, deck, shed. Did you want me to do that as well? It's included in the price. So those would be the 3 steps: regular price, price drop, close. So I'm gonna tie that all in together for the first progression. Usually anything 2,500 square feet, homes this size, typically would be at $349 per service. And so with us, like I said, we come out 4 times a year, once every 3 months, so once a season, $349 each. But since my trucks are on the street and I'm getting a bunch of the neighbors done at the same time, I'm able to take off $100 on each visit. And so it comes down to just $249 per service. Since we've got the group bundle set up, I've got the green light to do any of the other structures, so the garage, sheds, decks. Did you want me to do that as well while I'm here? It's included in the price. So that's the first progression. Second progression, what we're gonna add is the warranty. So it's gonna be the same 3 steps, but we're gonna add the warranty right after that price drop. So what that's gonna sound like, same thing, regular price. For homes this size, usually it'd be $349 per service. So like I said, we come out 4 times a year, every 3 months. So we're here every season. Like I said, $349 each. But since I've got my trucks on the street and the neighbors set up a group bundle, I'm able to take off $100 on each visit. So I end up saving $400 on the year. It comes down to $249 each time I come out. Obviously, in between each service, if you notice anything, you call me, I come back for free. Whatever it is, I'll come back, I'll treat it again for free. I've also got the green light to do any of the other structures. So decks, sheds, garages. Did you want me to do that as well while I'm here? It's included in the price. So that was tied in all together. The regular price, usually homes this size, $349. We come out 4 times a year, once every season. Since I've got my trucks on the street, we're getting everyone done at the same time. I'm able to take off $100 on each visit. Comes out to $249 per service. Warranty. In between each visit, if you notice anything, you call me, I do it again for free. And then the close, since I've got so many neighbors on board, I'm able to do all the other structures. So decks, sheds, garages. Did you want me to do that as well while I'm here? It's included in the price. Now the third progression, we're going to add a recap. So the recap is going to come right after the regular price. And so I'll explain briefly why we do this recap. The reason we're going to do the recap right after that regular price is to build more value, to let that regular price sit, for them to really think, okay, this regular price is expensive, is it worth it? Now they're trying to justify this regular price, this sticker shock, this anchor price. They're trying to justify paying that. And so while we do the recap, they're going to try and justify that price so that when we get to the price drop, then they're going to be like, oh wow, this is much better. This sounds good. Now they're going to be much more on board. So once again, it's going to be the regular price, the recap, the price drop, warranty, and then close. So 5 steps. So that's going to sound like regular price. For homes this size, usually it'd be $349 per visit. And so like I said, with us, we come out 4 times a year. It's once every 3 months. So once a season, we come out, we pass by. So it'd be $349 per service. So the first 3 visits, recap. First 3 visits, like I said, I do a spray around the house. With the brush, I take down spiderwebs, I take down wasp nests, and I leave a product in the soffits, make sure they don't come back. And then I can do that granular as well, in the yard, mulch beds, garden beds. Since I'm here on Thursday anyways, and the neighbors set up a group bundle, I'm able to take off $100. So that would be the price drop. Since I'm here on Thursday anyways, I'm able to set up the group rate, able to take off $100 on each visit. And so it comes down to just $249. $249 pay per visit. In between those services, if you ever notice anything, you call me, come back for free. Warranty. And then the close would be, I've also got the green light to do any of the additional structures, decks, sheds, garages. Did you want me to do that as well while I'm here? It's included in the price. So those will be our 3 progressions. Starting off with the first one, you're going to want to make sure that you can do that first one well before you go to the second progression. And then once you've got that second progression down, you move on to the third progression, which will include the recap. So I'll do that one more time, just so to make it clear. First progression, regular price, price drop, close. So regular price, for homes this size, usually it'd be $349 per visit. So like I said, we come out 4 times a year. It's once every 3 months, so once every season we're here. And so it'd be $349 per visit. Since I've got my trucks on the street, the neighbors set up a group bundle, so I'm able to take off $100 on each visit. And so it comes down to just $249. So you just pay that per visit. I've also got the green light to do any of the other structures, so decks, sheds, garages. Did you want me to do that as well while I'm here? It's included in the price. Second progression, regular price, price drop, warranty, and then close. So we're adding the warranty here. Regular price, yeah. So for homes this size, usually it'd be $349 per visit. So like I said, we come out 4 times a year. It'd be every 3 months, so once a season. While I'm out here, the neighbors set up a group bundle, so I'm able to take off $100 on each visit. So it comes out to just $249. So it's $249 per service. In between, if you notice anything, you call me or you shoot me a text. I'll come back for free. As many times as you want, you've got that warranty. I've also got the green light to do any of the other structures, so decks, sheds, garages. Did you want me to do that as well while I'm here? It's included in the price. That'll be the close. Now the third progression, we're adding the recap. So regular price, yeah, for homes this size, usually be $349 per visit. So like I said, I come out for 4 visits throughout the year, once every 3 months, so once a season, $349 each. The first 3 visits, recap, I can do a spray, like I said, around the base of the home. With the brush, I'll take down any of the spider webs, take down any wasp nests, leave a product, make sure they don't come back. And then like I said, I can do the granular, so mulch beds, garden beds, even parts of the yard. Since I've got my trucks on the street, the neighbors set up a group bundle. So I'm able to knock off $100 on each visit, price drop. And then in between each of those visits, if you notice anything, whether it's spiders coming back or you guys get a wasp nest, you call me, shoot me a text, I'll come back for free. I'll treat it again. I've also got the green light, close, to do any of the additional structures. So deck, shed, garage. Did you want me to do that as well while I'm here? It's included in the price.